David Briggs. Well, in recent times, about 3 or 4 days ago, we all had the outburst of the former governor of Rivers State, Barrister Wike, especially when he made reference to the fact that he built an hospital and named it after one man. He built a judicial institute and named it after one woman. It's unfortunate for Wike to describe His Excellency Sir Dr. Peter Dele as one man. It's very disturbing that Wike will today describe Her Excellency Justice Mary Odele, Supreme Court Judge retired, as one woman. But I want to put the records very clear. Like I said previously, I don't need to consult Odele to defend what I know is the truth. I don't need his consent, and this is not with his consent, to defend what I know is the truth. First, that Wike never and has never built any hospital named after Dr. Peter Odele. That hospital was built or is built by the Rivers State government, by our money, taxpayers' money, and revenue derived from the federal account. It was not Wike's handwork. Rather, the reverse is the case. Dr. Peter Odele built a university and named part of the university after a son that they think is reasonable, a son that they think is worthy to be a son. So the reverse is the case. But let me state here, and for purpose of record, what is Odele's offense in the sight of Wike? Wike decided to destabilize Rivers State by planning an impeachment of the present governor of Rivers State and asked Felix Obua to go and recruit Odele to be part of that plan. Felix Obua went to Odele's house in an attempt to recruit him to be part of it, and Odele rejected it and said, "You are just going to tell me to be part of you, not to mediate if there's any misunderstanding between the governor, present governor, and Wike. Please, I will not be part of it. But rather, let me call." And he did. He called Wike, begged him in the name of God, begged in the name of his own father that is departed. Please don't do it. You brought this man. Let us settle this matter peacefully. Wike promised him, yes, he's going to do that. And I was coming to Port Harcourt, and he's going to see him that weekend. Wike came, executed his plan, perfected his impeachment move that unfortunately have failed very woefully. Odele still intervened. Wike pretended as it were there was network problem and off the phone and said, no, he said network. I'm going to call you back. And Odele said, well, he will call me back. So he said, I've been waiting for him to call him back. That is the offense Odele committed inside of Wike. And ever since, he has no peace. But let us talk about the hospital he claimed to have built. The hospital he claimed to be the best in West Africa. The cancer and cardiovascular hospital. That is the worst hospital so far built. And I think it's important for Julius Berger to call Wike to attention so that he will not make some of us to expose the incompetency of Julius Berger. That hospital that is cancer hospital, that hospital that is supposed to take care of heart problem, do not have a radiotherapy section in their design and implementation. That hospital that he's talking about do not have, a cancer hospital does not have a chemotherapy section. I bet with anybody, I'm challenging the media in Nigeria, come, let's go and take a confirmation tour of the place. If those things exist, I bet my integrity and I submit myself to the police for prosecution. And ask yourself, how can a cancer center function without the radiotherapy, without the chemotherapy section? And the worst of it, Wike should hide himself in shape. The fact that some of us have not spoken is because we are now elders. At 60 years, we have to condole, and we want the peace of Rivers State. A man who concluded building a government who concluded building an hospital with Rivers people's money, running into billions, equipped it with running into billions, entered into a management agreement with the consultancy firm he brought, and signed an agreement that at the end of the day, the profit sharing will be 97% of the consultancy firm that he brought, and 3% only Rivers State government. 97 for managing the place, percent. And those who actually brought out the money to build it will have only 3%. He should hide himself in faith. We will not want to go back into it. It's time for him to learn to be quiet the way the governor is quiet, so that we can enjoy peace. not to come week after week to create tension in this. It's time for him to stop insulting Odele, either by words or by action. Because each time he does that, he's agitating the minds of Rivers people. And at the end of the day, it will be very difficult. There's a proverb that says that if a child goes to the dustbin to disturb the dustbin, either he will have a laceration or a punctured wound.